We want to become like the next phase. We want to be like the sidemen. And yeah, we don't see you being in the group anymore. So can you lie and say like you're taking a step back from the group? I responded to him and I'm like, look, I won't create drama and I won't say anything bad about you guys, but I'm not going to lie and say that I'm taking a step back to work on myself. Because that's not what's happening. It's funny because Jidel also put out a tweet saying that Los's call was like, you know, more business and that mine wasn't. Like this personal beef has always been brewing. You guys heard the call. There's nothing mentioned of like this personal stuff going on. They literally say like, yo, we can still be boys. Like it seems like the narrative with these guys is constantly changing, whether they kicked me out for business or personal reasons. So I say we go ahead. Let's ask somebody that was on the other side when I got kicked out. You were on the other side of me, you know, getting kicked out. So, in your opinion, was this like business or was this personal?
Well,
it was for sure business, but they tried to tie in
personal shit,
like whatever little personal stuff they could to try to make it seem less about the business.
Mo be a cute nigga. Hey, look. Mo be a cute nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, old boy just a cutie. Even he's not. Nigga, what? You looking at that nigga face? You say that nigga not cute. Tee up, bruh.
But it was going from 9 people to 6 and cutting out shares for everyone in the company.
Do you remember, like, being told of any of these personal things that are being brought up now?
I remember being told about the situation with the landlord's daughter, but as far as I'm concerned, that was completely manipulated to make it seem way worse than it was. Yeah, that's where they're just trying to grasp at whatever they can to make it seem like it wasn't about the business.
Right.
Like, that's an issue when it comes time to kicking you out. Like, I fully defend you too, and the shit like Chris talking about, like you and your boxers with Breeze, like it shows how like childish and how many straws they're grasping at to try to find shit to paint you guys as the bad guys in the picture. But it's literally ridiculous. You know? Right, and I know they're doing a lot of things to you as well. So I fully got your back. I fully support everything you got to say. And yeah, I'll let you speak for you, but I fully got your back. Thank you, dude. And I wanted a part of your video too that, yeah, I got your back with everything you're saying. And they have been very, very manipulative. Very manipulative. Yep. And not trustworthy people. We'll talk soon though, alright? Yep. Talk to you later, dude. Alright, see you, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you too. Peace. That is something I want to follow up.
Wait, real quick.
So once things, you know,
have they tweeted? Has 2Hype tweeted or said anything about it since this video?
For 2Hype became a corporation, they needed to split up the shares, and pretty much what that is you got to split up the revenue between the group members. So if they did that while everyone was still in the group, it would have been split amongst 9 people. Now that's a lot of pieces of the pie. But then if you kick me and you kick Los, that's a bit more pie for everybody else, isn't it? I feel like I've said everything I need to say about Jidel's tweets and Chris's video. So I want to go over, I guess, just kind of the timeline of everything that happened with me, and why I'm not cool with these guys anymore. It was early 2017 when I first flew out to visit the then 2K house. It was Jesser, Chris, and Zach. And then they had one open bedroom. They actually invited me to be a part of the group, you know, live in the house with them. So I became the 4th member of the 2K house. I know there's a lot of people that say like, you know, oh, they made you. Why are you biting the hand that fed you? I was averaging over 250,000 views per video when I joined the group. And it was an addition that kind of made sense for kind of everybody involved. Because number one, I was mainly a Madden and like football channel. So that brought a lot of people that hadn't seen, you know,
Cash needs to leave. Cash not gonna leave, bro.
But then the same thing is true for me.
That'd be so weird.
2K,
I can't even picture him without you. I don't know.
2K videos before, and I've actually had done IRL videos, IRL basketball videos up to that point. They had a lot stronger of a basketball fan base. So it was kind of a perfect match where, you know, our community is kind of like intertwined and we all just kind of grew together. The reason why I want to bring up this next part is because Chris has said, you know, he's kind of been in charge of everything and he always has to take responsibility. And that me and Los, you know, like I said, the narrative that we were never pulling our own weight. When the lease was coming up at the 2K house, we had this plan that we wanted to expand. We wanted a house that had a basketball court in the
What am I looking at in my chat right now? Chill the fuck out, bro. Fuck.
backyard. We wanted to add Los. That would eventually, you know, go on to be Mopey as well. I wouldn't normally like bring stuff like this up because it was just me, you know, being part of the group. But like I said, I'm bringing it up to, you know, get rid of that false narrative that I wasn't pulling my own weight or doing anything for the group. So I was in charge of helping us find, you know, that new house. I spent a lot of time doing it. And I also spent a lot of time calling different real estate agents. Now, when you're looking at multi-million-dollar houses, you immediately have to show, you know, proof of funds up front. Somebody has to, you know, give them a credit score, which, you know, I did that because I had very good credit. I needed to collect documents from the other members in the group. Like I said, I had no problem doing this because I was like one of the, you know, the core four, some people called it at the time. But to say like I was lazy and wasn't pulling my own weight, it's just so untrue. Now, once we found
who you think is the most important member of Too Hype? Like, if this motherfucker goes, like, damn, Too Hype,
my responsibility
not looking the same.
Started to grow. I was in charge of collecting rent from all the other members in the house. I was also in charge of utilities, water, gas, electric, gardeners.
Who's second?
The people that came to clean the pool. The only time I stopped doing any of this, and the only time I stopped being in every single video, was when my mom got sick in November of 2017.
I remember hearing about this nigga mom getting sick.
I took a step back from the group to go and help her.
His mom's straight, right?
Out. Now, while I was doing that, I was still doing a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I was still in charge of handling, you know, the electric side of utility.
Hold on, my boy. Yeah. What bill is this, my nigga? What bill is this?
Until they kicked me out. And
what do you mean? What electric side of utility bills are you paying 2 bands a month for, my nigga? My nigga, that is rent for some motherfuckers. What is that? 3 bro, what? Hold on. I need to know the details of these bills. I'm sorry. That might be no, but I just gotta know because that's, you know, that's crazy.
The electric side of utilities until they kicked me out, and I was still making sure that utilities were being paid. There was even times where they would text me and be like, "Hey, TD, our water isn't on today. What's going on?" I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
My water isn't on.
Bill. Well, you need to get an annual water test in California. I'm across the country taking care of my mom.
Holy shit.
And still doing things like this to help the group out. But you're going to put out narratives that I was lazy and I wasn't pulling my own weight? I'm actually going to play a video for you guys that Jesse made when I moved out the house. And once again, you guys will see that Jesse, you know, is saying like, I'm always going to be a part of Too Hype and that I'll always have a room available.
We all love TD. TD is literally one of my best friends. Like, when I found out he had to fully move out, dude, I'm not going to lie, I was depressed. I was so sad because, I love TD so much. TD is my boy. He'll always be my boy. He's still in Too Hype. He's still part of the crew. Like, we even told him, like, bro, we'll just keep the room for you. It's okay how long, like, you need to take.
What's Jezzer's role in all this? Bro, nothing is ever what it's. You see something on the internet, bro, just second guess it, bro. Nothing is ever what it seems on this internet shit, bro. Because this, like, he knows about all this shit, bro. This ticket came on this motherfucker. Oh shit! Hey, the internet funny, bro. The internet funny. You know what's tough though? I know Jesse got a lot of fans. A lot of y'all just love him. I know it's tough for y'all to see this shit happen. I know it is. Don't be honest. I know, cause whenever I watch like a Too Hype video on stream, y'all love this nigga Jezzer. So I know it's tough for some of y'all seeing this shit.
Whatever for your mom, but we all love TD.
Y'all
TD's still
conflicted.
too hyped. He's still like one of my best friends. Me and TD got so close when he moved, so it literally was like it was crushing. And like I know he really didn't want to move out or like wanted to, but hopefully we'll reunite in the future. And he's helped me with so much stuff. Like I've learned so much from TD. TD's the fucking man, and it's so sad that he has to go. Like I'm gonna miss living with him so much because I absolutely love living.
Pause. One thing. Pause. I need to do something real quick. I just did a fucking. I need to do something real quick. Update from Raid. Every download that happened today will count towards the count.